What's going on, guys? Pete with Auto Repair Tips. This video I'm doing a tool review. Company's called Odelphi. They do a strip lamp for your head. I'll tell you like this. Overall, it's a good lamp, but see why it pissed me off and see how many times it pissed me off and see why I'm still going to continue to use it. All right, guys, let's get into the video. All right, guys, so I just started using the light, and the one thing I don't like about it is the sensor right here. Every time I turn my head or walk past something, it cuts on and off by itself. That's kind of a pain in the butt. So I already know I don't like that. I'm gonna use it for a little bit longer with that sensor and just see how much it pisses me off. As of the brightness, I like the brightness of the light. It's pretty daggone bright. So this video is not about changing brakes or anything like that. It's all about this light. The company sent me the light to look at, and they wanted me to test it out and see how I liked it in an actual working environment. So that's what I'm doing. Bam. So, you see, all I did was move my hand and the light cut off. I mean, you know, it shouldn't, it's just too sensitive. I opened the door to go inside the car to do something, look, and the light cut off by itself and back on. So see, like here, I'm gonna go in there and take a look. It cut off by itself. I don't like that feature. I mean, obviously, it's there for convenience when your hands get all greasy and dirty. Some people are gonna say, well, you can't use it in this application because you're going past things. Well, this is where I wanna use it because, yes, my hands are gonna get filthy and I don't wanna be pushing on the light. I wanna be able to do this, but I don't want it cutting off every time I do that. And see, that time it didn't cut off. So it's kind of intermitting right this minute. Play it by ear, we'll see how I like it. I definitely like how bright it is. Especially, you know, I'm 28 years old, so I need a little more light than a 17-year-old person is going to need. It does make it easy. And this is what I was wearing before. And I've gone through, like, believe it or not, about 4 or 5 of these. This one here, I paid almost $100 for. And it didn't last 3 months and the charger stopped charging on it. And I called the company up and they said, well, we're not going to warranty it. And this is made by Black Diamond. So that kind of ticked me off on that. So it kind of worked out that this company sent me this to look at. Now moving around, the sensor's doing fine right now. So I don't know. It must be just a glitch. They did send me 2 of them. I'm gonna do an unboxing in the other one. And after I unbox it, well, see, now this bitch just cut off again. And after they unbox it, I'm gonna see if maybe it's a defect. Maybe like this one's here's a defect. It shouldn't do it like that. I did fully charge it up. Went back 4 hours later, it still wasn't charged. Went to bed, woke up the next day, and it was charged. So I'm not sure if it's supposed to charge that slow, or there again, maybe this was something wrong with it. That's why the light does what it does. But, and I won't say it enough, I like the view of how wide it is. Like this other one here that I had and used, when I used this style here, it was like directed right here. I mean, I have great view from here to here in this whole wheelhouse. I'm sure there are plenty of brands out there like this one here. This happened to be the only company that reached out to me and asked me to look at it. It hadn't cut off anymore, so far so good. I do like that feature though, cutting off and on. Just don't like how sensitive it is. Cause like right here, watch this. I'm walking by my lift and it cut on by itself. I don't know, they need to come up with, I think, a different design on that. Maybe not so sensitive, maybe, you know, maybe like you could just touch, or you know what? You could maybe like double tap it or something, I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get some parts ordered on this thing and we'll continue with the review after they come in. So far, the automatic cut off and on has been hit and miss with me, so it hadn't been an issue so far. It almost puts off like a blue kind of light. It's not so much of a yellow light or like a soft white light. It's kind of like a bluish color. It's pretty easy on the eyes, actually. I do like that about it. See, just go to use the thing, cut off on me. And cut off again. Cut it back on. So that's twice with using the pry bar, cut off on me. And it cut off at the worst possible time when I'm trying in the middle of doing something. Cut off again. All right, guys, so far looking at this light, I like the light. I like the view, the color, how wide it is. I like the on and off feature. I'm probably going to continue to use this light, although I will not use it with this feature right here, because when you're working on a car and you keep going in and out like this, the light keeps cutting on and off. Watch this video here, and I'm gonna put a counter down there. We're gonna count how many times this light has cut off and on in the middle of me using it. And at one time I was under the car trying to get the axle out, and the light cut off on me, I think like 3 or 4 times. And that's kind of a pain in the ass. But again, I just won't use that feature. And if that's your selling feature for this light, rethink it, because I don't think it's gonna be good in situations if you're working on something. Now, if you're just standing out in the open and you're working like this and you're not gonna do this at all, you know, it's okay. Maybe for like an electrician, but if you're a mechanic working on a car, it's probably not gonna be the best feature for you. All right, that being said, let's get back into the video and let's count how many times this light cuts off and on with this feature right here as I'm working on the car. I usually have a lot of patience, but it's kind of getting on my nerves now. Come on, motherfucker. And it's cutting on and on. Come on. It's fucking pissing me off. All right, guys, I pretty much had it up to here with the way this light keeps cutting off and on. I like the light, like it a lot, love how it lights up. Like I said earlier, this feature sucks in my profession. Maybe in your profession it won't. If that's your selling feature for this light, don't buy it for that selling feature. Do buy it because it fits comfortably and it lights up good. I'm gonna cut that feature off. It just don't work for me. But guys, if you're interested in buying this light, I'll put a link in the description below where you can get it at. Guys, that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Appreciate you watching. Catch you later.